Hi, this is Scott Cantrell from Real World Magic, and I just wanted to take a moment to record this quick video and tell you a little bit about why I think I might be a good fit for your employee group presentation on the topics of stress and life-work balance. On this screen you'll see three different programs that I commonly give for employee groups very similar to yours. The first is called Shed Your Stress, 3 secrets to instantly remove stress and help you get more done faster and easier. The second, Empowerment in the Workplace, the secrets to success when dealing with conflict and stress on the job. And finally, Leading Your Life Without Losing Your Mind, how to effectively juggle your time, energy, and responsibilities while staying focused and enthusiastic. Each of these presentations I think would be a good complement for your event and a good fit for your group. Let me quickly delineate the differences between each, and of course you can read about each of the programs on my Speaker Match profile. Shed Your Stress is really a program focused on dealing with any kind of stress regardless of its source in your life, whether it comes from your career, your occupation, your home life, your personal life, etc. In this program I deliver 3 primary secrets that can easily be applied to remove stress in your life. Empowerment in the Workplace obviously is focused on dealing with conflict and stress in the work environment, amongst your coworkers, amongst your peers and your superiors, and those who work around you. How to deal with them and how to make sure you get the most out of your workplace experience. And finally, Leading Your Life Without Losing Your Mind is really how to deal with the common thing that we all deal with in society, which is too many responsibilities, too much to do, and not enough time or energy to go around, thus creating a significant amount of stress in our life. In this final program, the third one listed here, I give a very proven, simplistic system to dealing with these things in an effective and meaningful way. I have the privilege of traveling all across the country and presenting to a lot of different kinds of groups, both for employers and associations and other types of organizations. On the screen in front of you, you can read 2 recently collected reviews from clients of mine. The first from John Ed Wampler, who's the president of Family Brands International, who says, "Your professionalism shines through so strong that I think it has made us all strive to perform better in our own work. Your presentation is first class, but let me add the lasting effect that it has on the audience is the real magic." And the second from Dr. John Fogarty, the Director of Schools for McMinn County School System. I had the privilege of presenting to their entire faculty and staff at a conference that they hosted. He says, "It was wonderful. I will personally attest and verify that Scott's presentations are extremely engaging and conducted with impeccable taste. You positively cannot go wrong with Scott Cantrell, the man, or Real World Magic. Scott, thanks for a class act." I am very humbled to get these kinds of responses from all my clients, and you can read many, many more testimonials both in my Speaker Match profile and on my website at realworldmagic.com. Now, I always ask why my clients chose me for their engagement, and it's not always topic. Frankly, there are a lot of speakers that you could choose who have good content and good information when it comes to stress management and life and work balance. What I've found is the reason people bring me in, or the reason someone will continue to use a speaker time after time, is not because of the quality of their content. That kind of already has to be there. That's sort of a given in our world. But really it's about the person. And so these are 3 of the top 12 reasons that people continue to use me time after time for their groups, their associations, and their events. The first one, and the most commonly cited, is that they want a fun, energetic speaker with fresh ideas that will engage their audience. Engagement is a key part of what I do. And I noticed in your request for a speaker that you're looking for someone to fill up to 2 hours. Well, depending upon what you're looking for, we can discuss the proper amount of time, but regardless, whether it's 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 2 hours, I'm glad to provide that kind of engagement in a workshop style setting that will actually have the audience participating, not in a cheesy way, but in a meaningful and valuable way. One that they'll remember and one that they'll truly learn from. The second reason people cite for bringing me in is that they want the process of booking and bringing in the speaker to be simple, easy, and completely stress-free. Well, for a speaker on the topic of stress management, I better make the booking process stress-free. And so I pride myself on being very low maintenance and making the process extremely easy. And third, you expect the presenter will share real-world information and techniques that will be practical, applicable, and easily used by the group. My goal when I present to an audience is not just to be a talking head for an hour or two, but rather to deliver information that they'll not only listen to, but they'll engage with, and that they'll take away and use to the benefit of their own life. And that's really what I'm in this business for. So hopefully you can see that those three reasons are reasons I hope that you would want to bring me in and potentially work with me in the future. The investment for the program is $1,800 plus basic travel expenses, airfare, lodging, and a car, not exceeding $500. I saw your expense cap, so definitely want to respect that. The investment is $1,800 plus travel expenses not exceeding $500. So the next steps. If you're interested in talking with me more about your event and potentially working with me, I'd love to speak with you and find out more detail about the event and who specifically it's for, to see if indeed I might be the perfect fit. If I am, great. I would love the opportunity to work with you. If not, no problem. I will be glad to refer you elsewhere or wish you the best on your event. But I would love the opportunity to speak with you and learn more. You can reach me at either of the numbers there on the screen, 1-888-810-8303 or 423-507-9469 is my direct line. Or of course you can email me at scott@realworldmagic.com. I look forward to hearing from you and hopefully working with you on this event to make it a success and make it a very useful and valuable one for your group.